come today to St Brunnick's Chapel, and that's St Brunnick's Chapel behind me there. But if you come specifically, you can see some beautiful yews here, and I'm walking now towards one of my favourite yew trees, which I often talk about on my walks. And if you just come here, this is the bleeding yew of Nevern. So if you have a look here, oh, an amazing tree. I've been here for quite a while, waiting for there to be not many other people here. This is one of the most powerfully energetic trees I've ever met, and it's quite incredible. This wound, what you might call a wound here on the tree, bleeds constantly, and it says that yew trees bleed, but they don't actually bleed. It looks like blood. If you look close up, it does actually look like blood, but they have actually red sap, and you'll often see yew trees, they look like they're bleeding, and it's quite incredible. And these yew trees here, they're estimated about 700 years old, and the yew trees grow really old. They can sort of hollow out from the inside, and they're known as a tree of immortality, so they're quite special, and they're often in graveyards, and they were planted originally in very sacred pagan sites, which sites were then taken on by the Christian churches. And then we say the yew trees may have already been there when the churches came along. So, incredibly old beings. It's potentially said that this bleeds constantly, this wound, and it's said to be proclaiming the innocence of a monk who was hanged in the tree. So the monk was accused of a crime and declared his innocence, but was hung, and he said that this tree would bleed constantly to show his innocence. It's quite an amazing story. It's also said that the tree is bleeding in sympathy of the wounds of Christ. Legend also has it that the tree is bleeding because it's going to do so until a Welsh prince once again sits on the throne at Nevern Castle. Nevern Castle is no longer really a castle, it's more ruinous. There are beautiful birds around here. It's an incredible place, Nevern. It's full of sort of mystic wisdom, and there's a lot of ancient sites around here. And if you come and visit these yew trees, I'll show you again, look. Wow. There's an energy here that says to me that these aren't just trees, they're an energy embodied as trees. It's quite incredible. The chapel is St Brunnick, and St Brunnick was guided to build this sacred site. He was originally a monastery by angels, guided by angels, spoken to the spot that he would create this sacred site. It's quite incredible. So yeah, come and visit if you can, Nevern in Pembrokeshire. It's a wonderful, wonderful place.